Hello, I'm still painting pansies, and this time I'm going to show you guys a watercolor out of 3 watercolor paintings. So I pretty much split this um, sheet of watercolor paper into 3, and I'm going to make 3 pansy illustrations with watercolor, and I think this is pretty much the last 3 paintings I will make of pansies. So first of all, I've just cleaned my palette and I've watered my watercolors just to have them. And then I forgot to press record as always. And besides that, the lighting was not very good, so I decided to skip this process. But still, just for you guys to know, normally I do paint the background. I water a lot the parts that I want to be blooming, and then I go on with coloring the subject. So I've probably repeated it in videos before, but just in case I did not, because I've struggled quite a lot with pansies and watercolor. Now the problem is not the pansies themselves. They're very easy to paint. They're very easy to draw. It's just having to wait in between layers to dry. I'm becoming more and more impatient, and I probably shouldn't be like that. But I did have to wait in between layers because I also like to paint with lots and lots of water. I like it when water blooms, when it's not too controlled. So I do use a lot of water in my paintings. Mm, what I've learned so far, pansies are just pretty much a main circle, and in that main circle, you pretty much draw 2 small petals that are like spheres, like circle shapes, then one triangular, maybe even face downward, facing downward heart, and then 2 big petals in the background, okay, in the back. And those 2 big petals tend to be either the lightest or the darkest petals in a flower. Now there are also pansies that are only one color, so it's just one color and with some stripes in the center. I've been painting quite a few of them, still learning. I feel like I've got the hang of them when it comes to drawing and when it comes to gouache, but not when it comes to watercolor. Why? Because I do love when watercolor just does whatever it wants to do. So that when coming to pansies, it makes them flimsy, it makes them beautiful and dreamy, but at the same time, they're a pain in the butt. So, yep, I've been playing around. I also find that I turn more towards purple pansies and yellow pansies. Maybe that's because that's what I have in my garden. That's what I've used as inspiration for these paintings. So that must be it. However, browsing internet, I did see this beautiful yellow pansy with like the outward shapes, like the outward of the petals was black, so it was just yellow and black. I found them gorgeous, so that's probably gonna be the next painting that I'm going to do, and I'll probably try to add in some bees because, well, it just reminded me of bees and of summer, and oh, it was such a beautiful combination. Now I will have to look up a few more because um, when it comes to color, I like to study a little bit before getting off. However, I do end up painting just whatever feels comfortable to me. So, some pansies only have just a few stripes, like short stripes, and some others have these stripy petals, especially the triangular one, and they just look gorgeous. So that's what I was trying to emulate here. I don't know if I did it justice. However, I am in love with them. And so far, it turns out I've done about 50 flowers already. So, not all of them have been recorded. They have been recorded for TikTok, but not for YouTube because editing is my bane. Anyway, once I had the petals painted, I was quite happy with what they looked like, especially the top one and the bottom one. Um, to me, they look beautiful. And then I just decided to work a little bit on the leaves and on those buds, like the pansy buds, the pansies that are not open yet. Um, I'm still struggling with them. However, I find them much easier to paint than the main pansies just because they're usually one color. So this was pretty much it. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you tomorrow or maybe next time I upload a video. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.